Right now at noon, police in southeastern Wisconsin arrest a student armed with a rifle on school grounds. What investigators are saying about the incident. Plus, President-elect Donald Trump makes his first cabinet appointment, how he's preparing to lay out his policies for his upcoming term. This is News 3 Now at noon. Thanks for joining us on a Friday afternoon. I'm Josh Breiter. Right now, Madison police say they have arrested a man in connection with a shooting at a downtown restaurant. 2 people were injured in the incident. It happened October 27th at Saboris Fusion Grill on State Street. According to police, all 3 men involved knew each other. Police say they arrested a 25-year-old Madison man at his home Thursday without incident. He faces multiple charges, including first-degree attempted homicide. New information on the arrest of an armed student on school grounds in Kenosha. He is now being charged with making terroristic threats. Police, along with school officials, stopped a 13-year-old student from entering a school. This all happened at Roosevelt Elementary School. Kenosha Police Chief says that the student attempted to open doors around the building. The student then came around to the main entrance. Staff confronted the student before the student ran away. Officers later found and arrested the student. Several airsoft handguns and airsoft rifles were found during a search warrant of the suspect's home. No real firearms were found in that search. They later learned the student did internet searches related to school shootings before that incident. Molson Coors will lay off 80 workers at Wisconsin breweries. It includes 34 workers at the 10th Street Brewery in Milwaukee. In Chippewa Falls, they'll lay off 56 workers at the Leinenkugels Brewery. The layoff numbers come one day after Molson Coors announced the Leinenkugels Brewery would be closing. Both locations' layoff date is January 17th. To first warn traffic now, drivers taking North Park Street this weekend should be aware of road closures. Southbound lanes between University Avenue and Dayton Street will close. That's from 4 a.m. Saturday to 7 p.m. Sunday. More information on this closure is available on channel3000.com. Well, a dry Friday will lead to a rainy weekend. First Warn meteorologist Kelly Slifka has a look at your certified most accurate forecast. Beautiful day out there today, Kelly.
Yeah, really nice Friday for us. Enjoyed today, the sunshine out here, because we are looking at a gray weekend with some lighter showers spreading in already by tomorrow afternoon. We'll talk more about that coming up. But right now on our visible cloud track, you can see we do have clear skies around here. You can start to see some of those high, thin clouds streaming near Des Moines and Iowa City, coming in from the south and west, and that's the storm system that will likely bring us some rain going the weekend. We got the sun today. Gray skies for the weekend with those showers developing later tomorrow night into Sunday, and then we are looking at another round of some cooler air, at least temporarily, by the later part of next week. Right now we're at 57, a northwest wind at 7. I don't expect temperatures to rise a whole lot from where we're at, but pretty nice noon hour for us. 55 in Middleton and also Waunakee, 57 in Fitchburg. We are calling for mostly sunny skies. We climb into the upper 50s, pretty much holding steady for the rest of the afternoon. We will time out those rain chances going into the weekend and see how much we can expect out of it coming up in about 15 minutes.
All right, Kelly, we'll see you then. Thank you. President-elect Donald Trump has made his first selection on who he would like to join him in the new administration. Nicole Skanga reports from the White House.
The Ice Maiden. We call her the Ice Maiden.
President-elect Donald Trump has chosen campaign manager Susie Wiles to be his White House chief of staff. Wiles becomes the first woman to ever serve in the post. Sources close to Trump tell CBS News' Robert Costa that Wiles is seen as smart and organized and someone who will not compete with Trump for attention.
Susie likes to stay in the background. She's not in the background.
Wiles is the first cabinet member pick in the new administration, but Trump is quietly working to fill other positions. CBS News has learned Trump is considering Florida Senator Marco Rubio and former Ambassador Richard Grenell for Secretary of State, while Fox News reports Senator Bill Hagerty is on the list, among others. Trump is also preparing details of his mass deportation plan for undocumented immigrants, a policy which some estimate could cost billions. Trump told NBC News, quote, "We have no choice. When people have killed and murdered, they're not staying here. There is no price tag." Trump previously vowed to begin carrying out the widespread deportations on his first day in office. Nicole Skanga, CBS News, the White House.
Trump says he may start his deportation plans in Springfield, Ohio, a city where he falsely claimed migrants were, quote, eating the dogs and cats. Springfield has seen a large influx of Haitian migrants who came to the country legally. A federal judge has struck down the Biden administration's parole in place policy. The Keeping Families Together program gave legal status to certain undocumented people who are married to U.S. citizens. It allowed them to work legally in the country as they sought citizenship. Biden issued the executive action in June when he was running for re-election. In August, Texas and 15 other states filed a lawsuit to block the program. This case is one of several ongoing legal challenges to Biden administration policies that the incoming Trump administration may not defend. Right now, the FDA is proposing to remove a common ingredient found in popular over-the-counter decongestants. The administration says there's evidence that oral phenylephrine does not work. The ingredient decreases swelling in the nose and ears. It's found in brand decongestants, including Sudafed, Dayquil, and others. A large number of clinical trials have concluded it is not effective when taken orally. The drug safety is not a concern. Nasal sprays that include the ingredient are not targeted by the FDA's proposal. Well, the Wisconsin men's basketball team is off to a 2-0 start after knocking off Montana State last night, 79-67. The Badgers got a big boost from Max Klesmid, who scored a team-high 26 points, thanks in part to 6 made threes. Wisconsin as a team shot 50% from three. Meanwhile, the free throw shooting continues to impress. Wisconsin made 20 of 21 from the charity stripe. The Badgers are back on the court Sunday when they take on Appalachian State at the Kohl Center. Tip-off is at 11 a.m. You will only be able to watch on Big Ten Plus. The Piano Man is coming to Milwaukee next year. Billy Joel will perform at American Family Field on April 26th. He'll be joined by former frontman of The Police, Sting. As part of the special promotion, City Card members can purchase tickets from Monday through Thursday of next week. Tickets will go on sale to the general public on Friday. Still ahead for us on a Friday afternoon, the Federal Reserve cuts interest rates, plus why Volkswagen is recalling more than 114,000 vehicles.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon, moving forward.
Mattress Marathon is back and bigger than ever at Ashley. Save up to $1,000 instantly on top mattress brands. Queen mattresses starting at just $167, plus 5-year special financing with nothing down. But hurry, the biggest mattress savings of the year won't last. Only at Ashley.
Hello, Wisconsin insurance brokers. Are you seeking outstanding dental coverage options? Momentum Insurance is your answer. A locally owned Madison company, we specialize in meeting Wisconsin residents' dental insurance needs. Our comprehensive coverages, competitive commissions, bonus programs, and online portals are what set us apart. Partner with us to elevate your group dental offerings. For details, visit our website at MomentumPlans.com. Momentum Insurance, your partner for outstanding dental coverage.
At Precision, we want to be your trusted advisor. Anybody that knows me here knows that I'm always focused on the customer first. I want to make sure that we don't have to worry about this door, next year, the year after that. Here at Precision, we're here for you.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Nobody wants to put a new roof over their head. It's too expensive. And if they can extend the life of that roof and get 5 more years or 10 more years, it's a no-brainer.
What RoofMax does is it helps people in that they don't have to spend that $15,000, $20,000 on a new roof. They can spend pennies on the dollar.
The RoofMax product was a small percentage of cost of replacing a roof.
This is a great financial decision for us as a community.
Get an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. Make cleanups quick and easy with big savings on Libman products. The Freedom Spray Mop has a variety of features to make cleaning your home simple. Just $19.99 after rebate. Duracell batteries provide long-lasting, reliable power that you can depend on. Save big on our large, in-stock selection. Right now, pick up a 24-pack for just $12.98 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
I've been a motorcyclist for a little over 20 years now. I always wanted to have a motorcycle my whole life, and dashing helps me support that hobby. I love the flexibility of dashing. I love the connections I make. Dashing lets me do what I want, when I want. I'm my own boss now. If dashers can maintain their freedom, flexibility, independence, and have access to benefits, that would really be the best of both worlds. Portable benefits would help me cover medical costs, dental, vision. That would be fantastic.
Black Friday early bird specials at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Buy the Whirlpool refrigerator and washer and dryer, get the Range dishwasher and microwave free. Buy 3, get 3 free. Plus free financing and free laundry soap for a year. Buy smart at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
The cost of borrowing is likely to come down even more. The Federal Reserve cut interest rates by a quarter point after wrapping up its two-day meeting yesterday. Some economists expect another rate cut when the Fed meets again next month. Volkswagen is recalling more than 114,000 vehicles over an airbag issue. The German automaker says the driver's side front airbag inflator could explode due to propellant degradation after long-term exposure to high humidity, high temperatures, and high-temperature cycling. Models affected include 2017 through 2019 Beetles and various Passats from some years between 2006 and 2017. Owners can get a free replacement front airbag module at the dealership. Meanwhile, Japanese car maker Nissan is looking to slash 9,000 jobs amid declining sales and rising costs. The company's CEO also says he'll cut his salary in half as the automaker tries to turn things around. Nissan sales have dropped in the U.S., with Tesla, Ford, and Toyota now dominating the market. The company has not said which regions will be affected by the layoffs. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Carissa Lawson.
At the noon hour, here's your stock report. The Dow up 68 points rather. NASDAQ up 0.5 point, and the S&P 500 up 25. Our call for action volunteers are in the building, taking your consumer complaints and taking action on your behalf. You can call for action at 608-270-2833 or submit a claim anytime at channel3000.com/call-for-action. Pam is watching your egg prices straight ahead, and Kelly is tracking the first warn forecast, and later on live at 4. Will Loper on what to stream this weekend, including Monkey Man, new on Amazon Prime Video.
Welcome to Dwellings, Madison's best kept secret for beautiful furniture, sofas, chairs, and recliners, sectionals, and fun accessories. Shop our Fitchburg showroom today.
Are you tired of the constant pain, numbness, tingling, and the poor balance caused by peripheral neuropathy? At Midwest Spine and Nerve Center, we help patients just like you with our non-invasive treatment options designed to reduce pain and improve balance and function without the need for drugs or surgery. Our personalized approach focuses on treating those symptoms and giving you back the life you deserve. Experience the benefits of a treatment plan designed to restore your quality of life. Call to schedule your complimentary consultation today.
When it comes to winning internet, TDS is in a league of our own. Just like the Green Bay Packers, Wisconsin born and bred, we live, work, play, hire, and get involved in the communities we serve. Like delivering the green and gold standard of internet. 100% fiber internet that's as fast, powerful, and reliable as your other hometown favorite, the Packers. TDS, internet that's built Wisconsin strong.
It's Hy-Vee's Big Baking Sale this Friday and Saturday. Hy-Vee flour, just 99 cents. Butter, just $2.99. Hy-Vee cream cheese, just 99 cents. That's smart sugar, $1.99. Hy-Vee powdered or brown sugar, $1.48. And canned pumpkin, just 99 cents. Get these great deals and more, both in-store and online, during the Big Baking Sale, Friday and Saturday, only at Hy-Vee.
Nobody wants to think about cold weather, but now's the time to winterproof your home. Is your house cold every winter? Your home needs foam. Are your heating costs too high? Your home needs foam. Do you have different temperatures in different rooms? Your home needs foam. USA Premium Foam is over 35% more efficient than ordinary, weaker insulation. Winterproof now and get 0% financing for 72 months.
USA Insulation.
From our Dwellings family to yours, happy holidays.
News 3 Now, covering election 2024 every step of the way.
Things are running pretty smoothly. They've had a pretty steady stream of voters.
Talking to you, the people.
We're going to be here until polls close.
And covering the issues that matter right here.
This is going to be where to watch tonight in that Senate race.
I am ready to roll up my sleeves and get to work for our community.
We're going to carry Wisconsin for Trump, and so it's a great night for me as a Republican.
3 for the people, only on News 3 Now, moving forward. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Welcome back at noon. Let's check in now. Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report. We made it to Friday, and I think a lot of folks are ready for the weekend, Pam.
Yeah, and this is not a bad Friday like you mentioned with Kelly. This weather's all right. I just had a crew at my house finishing up the last of the leaf collection, so happy that it's dry, happy that they're not working in mud today, but it may be on the way. Let's talk a little bit about what's happening in agribusiness. I want to congratulate Matt Ruark. He's a soil scientist on the UW campus that's just been named the faculty director for the Dairy Innovation Hub. This is a coordinated effort to try to find the next generation of ideas for the dairy industry, not just in Wisconsin, but beyond our borders. The Dairy Innovation Hub really coordinates dairy-related researchers UW Madison, UW River Falls, UW Platteville. In fact, coming up on the 20th, they've got their annual summit that's going to be held on the UW Madison campus. Matt is going to make sure that he's kind of keeping an eye on all of the rotating projects that are going on through the Dairy Innovation Hub, acting as their faculty director. Congratulations, Matt. Good guy. We're getting some reaction from our elected leaders down at the State House that are looking to champion agriculture starting 2025. Travis Tranel from Cuba City is our Assembly Ag Chair, and he said he is kind of taking a look at some of the losses, like former farmer Lauren Oldenburg not coming back to the state capitol. Joan Ballwig lost out in her race. She was our Senate Agriculture Committee chair. But Tranel says there are other people that did get elected that have interest in agriculture, so he's hoping they'll start sorting that out right away in January. And it may seem like it's a ways off, but the U.S. Cheese Championship coming back to Madison, actually I should say Green Bay, March of next year, and they've already started to collect entries for that big event. They needed 42 judges last time it was around for their expert palates. Heaven knows how many they'll need this time. They've expanded to include sour cream, some of the other soft products that have seen real increases in the dairy segment. That will be coming up the first full week of March at the Rush Expo Center in Green Bay. All right, barrel cheese today in Chicago down 3 1/4 cents, 176 3/4. 40-pound block cheese dropped another 3 at 172. The AA butter on a Friday down a penny and a quarter at 265 a pound. Still, market's little jittery. Josh, just waiting to see if there's any international fallout as far as customers are concerned, thinking about going into 2025.
So my question, Pam, is what are you going to do without the pack this weekend?
I know. It is weird. That's what I looked at my husband, and I'm like, well, no brats, no burgers, no cheesy potatoes. I don't know. I'm sure I will enjoy it, but it does have a different tempo. You're right.
It definitely does, but I think they needed the bye week, so maybe next week will be better.
Them and me too. Yes.
All right, Pam. Well, you have a wonderful weekend. Good to see you today. Let's get a look at your certified most accurate forecast. First, for meteorologist Kelly Slifka out on the weather patio. Hi, Kelly.
Yeah, good afternoon, Josh. A really nice Friday for us. Enjoy today's sunshine because clouds will be increasing pretty quickly already tomorrow morning and be kind of a gray weekend. Now, you think with all the rain we had earlier in the week and then late last week, we would really have eaten away at the drought, but this is the latest drought monitor. It's gotten a little bit better. We still have some severe drought category down toward Janesville and Monroe. Last week we actually had moderate drought across all of southern Wisconsin, but now we're considered abnormally dry. So the rain did help some, but we're still looking at dry conditions. And we've got sunshine to close out this week. We are looking at some showers to develop mainly later tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, and then into Sunday morning. It's not looking real heavy, just kind of a gloomy weekend headed our way, unfortunately. We'll be turning cooler late next week, but it looks like it's going to be temporary. In general, we're expecting above average temperatures over the next 10 days or so. High pressure right now overhead. You can see some of those high thin clouds down there in Iowa, some of that rain spreading into Nebraska, Missouri. That's the system that's going to head our way, but it's going to weaken as it continues to lift to the north. So we're not expecting a whole lot of rain out of it. Meantime, today, we're sitting in the upper 50s all afternoon long. Not too much wind out here, just a beautiful afternoon with the sunshine. Will cool off through the 40s into the upper 30s by tomorrow morning. So here's the storm system right now. It's over the southwest. We're on the eastern side of it, and we're seeing this warmer air coming our way. That's why we're above average for this time of the year. That will be lifting to the north. That's what's going to bring us some rain. Not real cool, still running above average, but we'll knock our temperatures down a little bit by Sunday, expecting some of those showers mainly in the morning. Then the coolest of air remains up to the north. We will get a shot, though, by Wednesday night into Thursday. We'll get a shot of some of that cooler air coming down from Canada, but it's going to be temporary. It's going to slide on to the east. We'll get back into a milder weather pattern, it looks like, setting up into next weekend. Otherwise, temperatures today in the upper 50s this afternoon with sunshine. We should be looking at clear skies for most of this evening as we drop down into the upper 30s by tomorrow morning. We will start to see those clouds already starting to stream in pretty quickly tomorrow morning, right as the sun's coming up, unfortunately, and then kind of a gray sky. Do see some rain starting to spread into southwestern Wisconsin as we go into the noon hour tomorrow. Maybe a shower passing through in the afternoon here in the Madison area. Looks like better chances off to the west. As far as rainfall amounts, we're looking at maybe a tenth to about a quarter of an inch. So we're not expecting a whole lot of rain coming with this system, but we are expecting some wet weather here and there. Right now, 57 in Madison, also Janesville. It's 55 in the Dells and 55 right now in Watertown. Across Dane County, we're looking at temperatures generally in the mid to upper 50s, 54 in Waunakee, 57 in Middleton, and 54 currently in Fitchburg. So our first warm forecast, we are calling for 57 today, kind of where we're at right now with sunshine. Clouds will be with us pretty throughout the weekend, pretty persistent. Maybe a shower tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon, but better chances tomorrow night into a Sunday morning primarily. So kind of a gloomy, gray weekend, kind of typical of November. But we get rid of this system early next week. We're back in the mid to upper 50s. Another system brings us some rain, maybe even a thunderstorm on Wednesday. A little bit cooler by Thursday and Friday. This is where we should be in the upper 40s and low 50s this time of the year. But then we warm back up next weekend, back in the low 50s.
We've been so spoiled with the temperatures lately. It's hard to complain.
Yeah, it's been very unusual, but you know, eventually we got to see some of that colder air coming in.
It's got to come eventually.
Yeah.
All right, Kelly, thank you. Well, if you love warm apple pie, then you're going to love what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
For the last month or so, our markets have been brimming with some of the best apples we've had in a long time. So to take advantage of all that goodness, we came up with a super easy, fresh as can be treat that'll be the apple of everyone's eye. We start off by peeling, coring, and cutting a couple apples into wedges. And as for the type of apple, I'd like to use Granny Smith, but really any firm apple will work. Now we place each apple slice on a piece of refrigerated crescent roll dough that we've cut in half, and roll it up like so. Once all of these are rolled up, we place them on a rim baking sheet, drizzle them with some melted butter, and sprinkle on some cinnamon sugar. We'll finish it off with a splash of orange juice before baking them off. When the crust is golden and the apples are sink your teeth into tender, they're done. Let me tell you, these are just as good with your morning coffee as they are with a glass of piping hot cider. To get this fun recipe, simply go to our website and type in apple cinnamon rolls. It's that easy. I'm Howard of the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found an appalicious way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
When we come back at noon, the George Vitens Golf Academy on how to lower your score on the course.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Think all Medicare plans are the same? Think again. A Medicare Advantage plan from Dean Health Plan gives you the benefits you need with premiums as low as $0 a month. Medical, hospital, and prescription drug coverage comes with $0 copays for primary care doctor visits. And extra benefits can help you save even more. Get preventive and comprehensive dental, $250 for eyewear, and $750 for hearing aids. Plus, you can save on over-the-counter health and wellness items. All this and free fitness memberships at more than 25,000 locations. Call 1-888-296-4080 today to get your free Dean Health Plan Medicare Advantage Guide. That's 1-888-296-4080. Dean Health Plan. Right here with you.
Tens of millions of roofs across America are failing.
wearing out decades early and leaking, oftentimes without you knowing about it, causing tremendous damage. Here's how you know you have a problem with your roof. Black streaking, your roof looks rough, or granules shedding off into your gutters or showing up in your driveway. Your roof is wearing out too fast, and it's going to cost you a bundle. RoofMax makes your roof like new by strengthening and rejuvenating it. So give us a call, and we'll give you a free assessment to see if your roof qualifies.
I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
I just this morning made a new hole in my belt, so that was super exciting.
Why are women everywhere choosing Sonobello, the advanced solution for permanent fat removal?
I saw the results immediately. It's the best I have felt since I was in my 20s.
My waist is tiny. I'm very, very happy.
I'm nearly 50, y'all. And my abs haven't been this flat since before I've had kids. For a limited time, take advantage of Sonobello's best offer of the year. Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells for good on your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more.
Check it out, Snatch Waist. Loving, loving, loving the results.
It will change your life. It did for me.
Call 1-888-510-6198 now or go to sonobello.com to claim special pricing.
If you're looking to better your golf game, the George Vitense Golf Academy is providing tips to help you lower your score. Here's Joel White showing us proper body rotation during your swing.
In today's lesson, I'm focusing on impact position, the moment of truth, when that club contacts that golf ball. Let's talk about the fundamentals of this. At impact, you should have your hips more rotated, more in this athletic motion versus facing the golf ball. Second component is make sure my posture is not floating around, back, forward, up, or down. And the third component that's very important is to have those arms extended, not feeling any collapsing. Let's do a little exercise. I'll get myself in the impact position. I'll work on those three things. I'll work on this position of hips rotated, keeping them there. Steady the posture. Third component, making sure the arms are staying out there, not doing that. I'm Joel Wanks, PGA professional. Improve your play the fundamental way.
Here's Kelly with the final check of your forecast.
Yeah, really nice end to our work week. Temperatures already in the upper 50s. We do have plenty of sunshine, but that's going to change going into the weekend. Kind of a gray weekend, kind of typical of November. 56 tomorrow with some light rain mainly later in the day. I think most of the day should be dry, so if you have to rake some leaves, tomorrow would be the day to do it. We are expecting some scattered rain showers, and it will be fairly breezy on Sunday as we get up to 54. Those showers on Sunday, mainly in the morning. Then we're back to some drier weather by Monday and Tuesday with temperatures still well above average. We do have a cold front that will bring us some rain, maybe even a thunderstorm on Wednesday, turning a little bit cooler by Thursday and Friday, but that's pretty close to average. It looks like next weekend we should see some nice weather for Saturday and Sunday with highs in the low 50s and some sunshine.
All right, Kelly, thank you. Thanks for joining us. Have a fantastic Friday and a wonderful weekend.